Nothing new, Lieutenant. Everything in order, Captain. All right. It's good to see you again, Garnet. How are you? After you, sir.
Is that you, Lieutenant? What's going on in here?
Captain? there, Captain?
Gentlemen, the facts speak for then. A moment later, he succeeded in striking his attacker with a blunt object, even though, as you all know, he would die moments after of a knife wound brutally inflicted by the accused.
It's not true. If I'd been the thief, the strongbox would still be in the office. Why accuse me of taking it? I was found unconscious.
That fact implicates you perfectly, and this court can see just how perfectly. It can see for itself the means and the motive by which you planned and executed this robbery, but unfortunately for you, you were knocked unconscious by the captain before you could get away with your accomplices. We know how they got in because you had a key. But, Sergeant, the most conclusive evidence, and that which will hang you, is a small brass button. The button still missing from this uniform and found firmly clenched in the handle.
Got it. I'm sorry, I've done everything I could. I'm afraid Pastor Madison won't get here before sundown. It's a long way from Fort River.
Well, I guess it can't be helped, Lieutenant. Just as long as he gets here before dawn tomorrow.
Tony, please tell me something. Why does it have to be that pastor?
Because he's known me since I was a kid at Cherry Hill. Because he's able to tell the folks there that I'm worthy to be the son of Major Garnett Still, who died in Pastor Madison's arms at Gettysburg. Then the Army's just a fraud. That's the way it's going to stay till the time that justice proves me right.
You forget I was the one that got you those stripes. We had quite a fight that time. You earned them.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, I want you to wear them now.
Ever since I was a kid, I've longed for the day that I could put on this uniform and to be something I could be proud of. I know that. You can be proud. I'm sure that if you could only have a new trial, you could prove your innocence. There isn't much time. Oh, God, have I the right to do this thing? Help me to know if it's right. Or would I be causing an even greater wrong by doing this? I must help a boy who I know is innocent. You must see why there's no other way. Help me, Father. What about you? How will you explain it all? I have my conscience. And above all, my faith.
This land belongs to me.
I know this is your land, Silent Wolf. I know. You're quite a shot.
I can hit a skylark when it's flying.
Skylarks don't wear guns.
Why is this? I done nothing.
I want the names of the men who were with you when you robbed Fort Jackson.
I know nothing. Nothing of Fort Jackson. Wait. I speak. There were three of them. Frankie Sharp, Martin Clemson, and another one, a third one. Only I don't know his name. I tell the truth. I don't know what his name is. None of us knew that. He was always masked.
And the other ones?
Frenchie. He thinks only of fancy.
Is that all?
Martin Clemson you catch in saloon. Plays cards all day. Goes one saloon, then another. Plays cards.
You should never bite off more than you can chew, my friend. Shall we play? Huh? Okay.
This is the main street of Akela. This is the sheriff's office. And here's Anderson's bank. Avec will keep an eye on the sheriff until exactly 11:30. And that's when the four of us come into town from two different directions. Tom and Jim, you'll come in from the south. As soon as you get in town, you're going to stir up some trouble. Make a big ruckus. Because we want you to attract the attention of as many folks as possible. Vic, that's where you come in and try to get half the town coming after you.
It's risky.
I know it. While you're doing that, Jeff and I'll come into the place. After everything's clear, Jeff and I'll break into the bank. And when we're both finished, we'll bust out in a big... Oh, talk sense, man. Who'd you expect would be sheriff in a grimy mud hole like a Kayla? A fat old whiskey cuss with a rusty Winchester. He's always scared of a job before he ends up doing it. The sheriff will be easy.
Wait till Jeff gets back from town. We'll see what he...
That bank! You all want me to hand it to you, is that it?
Pipe down, Ref. It's not that we're afraid to take chances, it's just that we don't want any unnecessary...
It's Jeff.
All right, Jeff. Now tell us.
You boys want to know who the sheriff of Akela is?
Who is it? Whiskey smelling cuss, eh?
What'd I tell you? You guys can try it, but not me.
Manners has the kind of pistol I wouldn't want to meet. I'd fancy only the...
Oh, I know! I know the man who can get that...
Some Indian with a bow and arrow is going to get him?
The Rattler Kid.
You gonna talk to him?
Sure.
And just why should he help us out?
And why not? It's only a question of our paying him well. And I'm able to. We can cut him in on the take.
How'd he get to him? Send him a postcard?
You know, I'm the only one that can find him.
Hey, Riff, tell me, who is this Rattler Kid?
You ain't been here very long, boy. He's my gringo cousin. His gun is so fast, make Johnny Ringo hide behind the barn. You're a dead hand long before you reach for your gun.
Why is he called Rattler Kid?
Because he's about as harmless as a snake. What's the matter, Jim? Afraid he'll bite you?
Don't worry, I'll tell him to leave you alone. You guys wait here. Jeff and I'll go in first.
They don't look like brothers, though.
Brothers? You know, I just had a hell of a thought. They must have had a mother.
Who's that?
It's Riff. Have you forgotten? Your cousin.
Come out in the open so I can look at you better. Who's your friend?
Jeff's with me. Wanted to meet you.
Yeah. I wanted to meet you.
Fine. Stay where you are and talk. But make it fast. Now, why have I got you two here?
Oh, now, I'm your Riff. Don't tell me now that you've forgotten.
I haven't forgotten. I've got no need of you. Or your news of the family.
Oh, I know, Tony. A friend. You need a friend.
Come on, gents. All manner of bets accepted.
Dollar says Rattler Kid's in the club. Here's $2. I'll bet we have to draw straws to see who goes down to collect the bodies like all the other time.
2 dead.
1 dead, 1 wounded.
I say that neither one of them be shot, so I want to. Oh, por favor.
Go on. Buddy. All right, put your penny in, but if you lose, don't blame me.
Hey, Joe. Better go out and find Ben. Tell him we're gonna need the funeral wagon right away. Frank? Better get over to Dave Will.
It's simple. All you got to do is take care of the sheriff and then get away. But you got to do it at 11:30 exactly, and we got to be sure of it.
How do we split?
Well, there's plenty of time to think about it.
Half of it is mine. Nothing to think about.
How much you figure that leaves us?
The other half. Take it or leave it.
There's 5 of us. You think that's a fair way? All right, now wait, kid. You can have it. But it's just that, well, if you want it, then it's yours. 1/2 of the money.
Any objections, you guys?
Ah, but surely. You're worth it, my friend.
Pleasure. He's a fine fella. Boy, I could sure use a drink, couldn't you? Enos, bring us out a little whiskey. We're gonna have a party. Wait. Now, you get me, kid. The bottle is for me, you, and everyone. But Enos?
Morning, Doc.
Well, you're up early, Sheriff.
Everything come out all right?
Yep, they're doing fine.
They?
That's right, twins.
Not again. If this keeps up, Michaela will soon be a city.
And I'll never get a good night's sleep again.
Don't yell, girls. I haven't had my coffee yet.
Morning. Morning.
Morning. Good morning. You really want a beer for breakfast? Excuse me, you did say a beer, didn't you?
Huh?
And you too, Sheriff. What's the word coming to? Beer at this time of the morning.
That's right. But I've been up and around a long time.
Well, I'll fix you some eggs anyhow.
it hot?
Morning, Alex. Of course it is.
Good.
All yours. You're handsome this morning.
My. I suppose you'd say the same if I were... You know, Tony?
Well, Mr. Turner. What a surprise.
What the devil brings you to New Mexico?
Why get around? I had no idea that you taught in Acala.
Eh? Well, how would you know? Sit down. Sit down and tell me everything. How's your family?
Pa's been dead for some time now.
Oh, I'm sorry. And you went into the service?
I'm wearing civvies.
I know, but you were the one who couldn't wait till you got into uniform.
Dreams have a habit of not coming true sometimes. It's not so bad. If you don't have too much imagination, believe me. Sometimes I think about school. So long ago.
I assume you've got some work.
Sort of.
What kind of work?
Business. I have to get going. Mr. Turner, been great seeing you.
Where you running, son?
I've no time for any of your speeches, Mr. Turner. You talk about the time I used to dream when I was a kid. When I think of nothing except the day I'd be able to be a general. Well, I never became a general. Everybody has their dreams, don't they?
Wouldn't you like to stay and talk?
I don't have time.
Now I'm telling you, why you're not even listening to me. Now something's the matter with you today. It's the buzzards, isn't it? You think I'm worried about it? No.
Can't you just calm down, Abe? President Grant knows what he's up to.
President? Yankee? Hey, Sheriff. I ain't finished yet.
Excuse me, Abe. I've got things to do, so we can settle this later. Tony Garrett, known as Rattler Kid, wanted for desertion, robbery, and murder. Come on out, Abe. Better go home. Stay out of the heat. Get off the bottle.
I'll never touch this stuff.
luck, kid. If everything goes all right, we'll get the loan. I'll do everything I'm able to.
The bell's rung. Aren't you going to be late for school? You better hurry if you want to be in time to see him.
What'd you say, John?
You know perfectly well what I said. Hurry. Otherwise, he won't be out till 12:30. Come on.
Oh, be careful. You must up my dress, John. Alex? Good morning, Alex.
Hello.
Are you going in already? Yes, I suppose it's time.
Yes, it is. You don't come to town very much, do you?
It's very hard, because I'm always working at home.
Hey, you've become quite a young lady. Am I wrong, or do I see you blushing?
I was hoping you'd notice my hair.
One day, if...
You said if?
Oh, I said I was going to come to your house one of these days and see if I can find out why your brothers don't work harder in school.
Oh.
Yes, maybe soon.
But when? This week?
Yes, if you like. I won't speak to your father. I think he should know about this.
I'll warn my daddy to do his studying, too, before you come.
I know it's a large sum of money. Still, it's only a loan, Mr. Anderson. But I needed to buy some supplies and seed to get ready for the first rain.
Yes, I know. Now, you said that you had 75 head of cattle, isn't that right?
Yes, but, well, I want to be honest with you. I'm afraid that I'm going to find that a few will have died before I get back there.
Your good land, that's the trouble. I'd say that you're more than entitled to have a loan on it. And I want to give you help, but 600's about all I can do.
It's awful little.